In this one, we're going to talk about who Linux is actually for. We're going to do a separate video about who I believe it's not for, but as somebody who does not, in my opinion, have a horse in the race, because at the end of the day, I just want the software support to do my stuff, okay? So I don't really care. If Linux ends up winning in the end, so be it. If Mac OS ends up winning in the end, so be it. If Windows keeps doing what they do and generally winning, so be it. I don't really care as long as I can do what I want. So the people who I think Linux is actually for is truly, unfortunately, the people who are probably least likely to give it a chance. So, you know, your grandpa who just goes home and, you know, maybe checks his email, maybe watches a YouTube video with the news on it, you know, that kind of thing. That's who Linux would actually be best for, because you know, it's true that there's a little bit of learning curve on the bare OS, but it's not that big if you're not doing a whole lot. My opinion on the matter is the more you're actually doing with Linux, if you're that person that's actually doing a ton of stuff, it's going to be harder for you to switch because you're going to have to figure out how to do each of those things, right? But if you are the person who does very, very little and everything that you do is composed of your mainstream web platforms, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, it's probably not your grandpa, but you know. But you get what I'm saying. Your mainstream platforms that just operate in a browser window, Linux would probably be perfect for you. But as I was getting at before, the unfortunate thing there is that those people also tend to be less technically inclined. And so it also tends to lead to a situation where they're going to be less likely to want to try something else. And so, like, it's a chicken or the egg thing, right? You know, are they going to try it and like it, or, you know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, it's hard to get those people to try it because Windows is what they're used to, even though those are the people who it's going to be best for. Now, granted, there's edge cases. There's that person that's just trying to run their home server. It'd probably be good for that. It looks like Plex is fairly decent on Linux as well, so you could use it as a Plex operating system server. But it's going to be the people that are doing the simplest, most basic stuff. If what you really care about is Linux product support, or I'm sorry, if what you really care about is Linux market support, which means more people using Linux, that means a bigger installed user base, I think that your best bet is going to be to get the people on board that just want to check their Facebook, watch their YouTube video, etc. That's my opinion on who Linux really is going to be for. So anyway, thanks for watching the video, and let's hear what you have to say about it.